So I'm building a game, and currently its title is unknown. So if you've got any ideas after this, please let me know in the comments, because at the minute I'm struggling with the name, but I think that's going to come later down the line. So essentially I'm going to be wanting to do monthly devlogs to kind of keep you up to date with my progress, the progress with the game, and sort of how things are going. But we are starting with zero program knowledge. I've never done any coding, programming, anything like that. I did an animation degree at university. That was about it. I did a bit of 2D stuff. That's like all I know. And as I'm sure you can see by the title and everything, it is a pirate game. It's going to be quite fun. What I want from the game is kind of a nice fun story while also being a pirate. Having a ship that you can customize yourself and growing your own crew so you can be the captain of that crew. Now, I've already thought about a lot of the features and everything that I can have in this game. Obviously, I don't want to give everything away right now. I want to start small and build up and then hopefully implement everything I want by the end, which could be a long time yet. But as mentioned, I want the custom building ships. I want players to build so many different ships as their final ship that they're happy with. So many games I see force players to have the same end game loot and they all look the same. Whereas I want different tiers of stuff, and each of those tiers has different styles of objects, such as the stern of the ship might look slightly different to others because yes, the end game ones all have the same stats, but they all look different, so people can choose what they like the look of instead of, oh, this one's the best so I have to pick this one. I also want fun sea fights with cannons, obviously, as ships go past other ships, but I also want to have boarding attempts where you can actually dock onto another ship, board them and take all of their treasure and their loot, and maybe some of their crew. I do want the crew to be XCOM style where if they die, they die. So you need to take care of your crew, make sure you're all healed up, and don't let them die. I want quests that you can go out on and you can do treasure hunts and stuff like that. And I want puzzles, I want riddles, and I also want land combat, so it's not just combat in the seas, you can get on land and do some combat there, as well as some fun other stuff. I also want you to be able to upgrade your weapons, and for now, I'm thinking maybe just the sword and the flintlock for now, possibly adding a blunderbuss at some point later in the game, but for now, those are the two main weapons that I want to be upgrading, and they're the main ones that you use. And mainly, I just want it to feel like an adventure. You're going out on the seas, finding new treasures, different things, all whilst following a story. Now, from the storyline, I want it to feel kind of fun and immersive, so like, you feel like you're playing that character, and not just having the same old quest of go to an island, kill a guy, solve a puzzle, get a treasure. I want to try and implement different ways of finding treasure in different islands and lots of different ways that you can do things. So I don't want each thing to be the same. I'm trying to differentiate every single time that you go out on a mission. Some of them obviously will be slightly similar, but I want to make sure there's a lot of difference between them. And whilst I do want it to be fun, I do want it to be quite emotional, both like on the up and like the down, so you feel the ups and downs of the player that you are playing as. And in this case, it's Captain D. For those that know, you know. And mainly, I want it to be something that you can replay as much as you want. It may just be you play it once, it's a nice game, and you're done with it. But I want it to be you can continue after playing it. You can complete it and then do stuff afterwards, which will be fun. And maybe if you want, you can go back and start from the beginning and do things a little bit differently. So I'm working things out with that. But that's kind of the thing that I'm looking for with this story. Now, I want to get into this and start building games, even though I've never touched it before, because it's always been something I wanted to do. As I'm sure you're probably aware, I've been watching MDJSoftware, and he was showing stuff, so I was like, maybe I should look into it. It doesn't look as hard as it seems. So I've looked into it a little bit, and I'll put on screen now, like, the kind of stuff that I've been working on, just to kind of test out movement and things like that. So like I'm still very limited. This is like tutorial stuff that I've done just to test out and see where I'm at. But from doing it, I've really enjoyed the process already, and I'm looking forward to seeing how I can fit all that into the game that I want. I also want to be one of them developers that doesn't just make something for the sake of it. I want to make something that the community enjoys. I want to keep going with it and listen to the community. I want to put in the best things that I think will work and hear you guys, and also put in what you come up with, because the community always comes up with great ideas. Now, over the last couple of days, I have actually been working on some assets, which I'll put on screen now. We've got some images of our captain before he's a captain, because he doesn't start off as a pirate, and then our captain now with his cool little drapes on. I also have some simple floor tiles and stuff for the game world just to test stuff out to start with. Yeah, the whole drawing and stuff isn't my best field, so bear with me on that. However, I have made some animations for the idle and the walking cycles of both of them, but you'll have to wait until stream on Monday the 4th at 6 PM UK time before seeing that, because I'll keep that until then so I don't spoil anything and you have at least something to look forward to. And if you are interested in this game, make sure you check it out, give me a follow over there, join the Discord, because we have a Discord where any creatives can join and you can help me with coding or ask questions yourself that other people can try and help you with, or I can try and point you in the right direction if I don't know the answer, which is probably going to be the case. And you can also just show off your own work if you're happy with it. There is a self-promo part for that, but if you genuinely want feedback, there are feedback channels too. However, if you want to support the development and stuff like this, you can watch me over at Twitch, and any bits or subs will go all towards the game. I will get people to help me with level designs, the drawings for everything, because that, like I said, it's not in my field for that. I can't learn drawing, development, and absolutely everything to do with it. So if I can get somebody to do that, I will do, but it takes money. But obviously, just being there is the main thing. If you want to support it, just be there. Just watch. You can help me if you want. You can advise me in a different way that I'm doing things if I'm doing it wrong, which is definitely going to happen. Yeah, it's just going to be great to have you chill out there, enjoy the game, and I'm just going to be streaming 3 times a week, and this is all going to be me developing this game, working for as long as we need to until it gets to a point where you guys can play it too and you can tell me what you think of it. So if you did enjoy it, please drop a like and let me know what you think of the game and what you want from the game, and I will catch you next time.